Honestly, this is one of the funniest things I've seen in a while, but a bunch of woke college researchers put out a survey about LGBTQ questions and attitudes and pronouns to a bunch of engineering students and got hilariously trolled. Let's go to Fox News for the story here. Academic researchers condemned students' irreverent and offensive responses to an LGBTQ survey, claiming the pushback indicates, quote, fascist ideologues are, quote, living inside the house of engineering and computer science. In an article for the Bulletin of Applied Transgender Studies, academics from Oregon State University wrote about their shock at receiving sarcasm and mockery in response to their research into undergraduate LGBTQ students studying in STEM fields. The team claimed 50 of 349 responses to their questionnaire on the topic contained slurs, hate speech, or direct targeting of the research team. Labeling them malicious respondents, they adapted their project to examine how the joke responses, quote, relate to engineering culture by framing them within larger social contexts, namely the rise of online fascism. The result was the paper entitled, quote, Attack Helicopters and White Supremacy, interpreting malicious responses to an online questionnaire about transgender undergraduate engineering and computer science student experiences. So according to the article, when the, quote, malicious suspects were asked to fill out demographic data, 12 respondents indicated their gender as being related to a helicopter or an aircraft, ranging from an Apache attack helicopter to a V-22 Osprey. In the section declaring one's disabilities, responses ranged from claiming to be, quote, illiterate to, quote, my country is run by communists, with some also saying that identifying as transgender is a disability in itself due to the inability to come to terms with biological reality. One respondent claimed to identify as a gift card on their gender. Under racial and ethnic identities, they said, quote, I'm an ethnic gift card. And for disability, the answer was, quote, I don't have enough gift cards. Other responses to questions about identity reject the researchers' project entirely, with answers such as, my skin color is not important, come on, these questions are stupid, everyone is a grab bag of genetics from all over the world, and what else do you want to know? What I ate for breakfast? This question is unnecessary. They claim, these researchers concluded, that online memes associated with white nationalist and fascist movements were present throughout the data, alongside memes and content referencing gaming and nerd culture. So this is hilarious. I particularly love the person who identifies as a gift card. I haven't heard that one before. But I want to be clear that for most of these students, it's not that they're hateful. They're probably not hateful to gay people or trans people at all. They're just sick of this diversity, divisive nonsense constantly being pushed, the identity politics, the obsessive nature of all of it. So they're trolling and having a little bit of fun at the expense of these uptight woke researchers. It's not evidence of fascism, let alone white nationalism. What that has to do with pronouns, I have no idea. It's just some college students giving you some shit. Yet the research team declared that this has had a, quote, profound impact on their moral and mental health, particularly for one transgender researcher who was, quote, already in therapy for anxiety and depression regarding online anti-trans rhetoric. The paper claimed that managing the study's data collection caused significant personal distress, and time had to be taken off the project to heal from traumatic harm of having to read students' responses. I'm sorry, people, but if you're an adult and you're a researcher and you can't collect responses to a survey without being triggered or traumatized and needing to take time off for therapy, you're an emotional toddler. You lack the basic emotional resilience of a functioning adult, and that's a you problem. That's something you should seek help with and work on developing, but you shouldn't be in this type of job doing social science research if just people making jokes at the expense of one demographic group is going to push you into a multi-week spiral. Get a grip. I mean, that's just really pathetic. The scholars concluded that the malicious responses indicate that fascism has become a common ideology in engineering and computer science academia. They suggested that the counter-response should be social justice STEM education that includes perspectives on online hate radicalization and center anti-colonial intersectional solidarity organizing as its opposition. This honestly sounds like the Babylon Bee. It reminds me of those pranksters who wrote a bunch of hoax, fake, woke papers and got them accepted to journals. Like, part of me almost worries that this is fake and it's an elaborate troll job. But considering these are academics associated with Oregon State University, I doubt it. It's just one example, but boy, it is just a shocking display of terrible academic research and just how total woke brain rot has corrupted some academics, at least. But hey, it's entertaining as all hell, so thank you for that, Oregon State. Thank you.